Hi, I'm Gerse,
Hey, I'm Kathy,
and we are Day 6 Films.
and we're here to talk about our latest project, Troublemaker. Troublemaker is a kind of intense film that we did for Day 6. It's a short story about a girl who causes trouble for everybody around her.
As writers of Day 6 Film, I think Troublemaker was a very good challenge to write something so deep for the movie. The theme of Troublemaker, I think for a lot of Christians out there, especially kids in school and parents supporting their kids, is a challenge on this time in our nation.
When Gerse told me about the story, I was actually kind of surprised because I'm always trying to write really serious things, and Gerse doesn't really like my serious side as much. But he handed me a story about a girl who, in the original version, she woke up and there was somebody banging on her door, and it was very intense, And then towards the end of it, it just showed up that it was because she was a Christian, and I was surprised, but I liked it so much because that's what I've been wanting to do.
I think one of the unique things about Troublemaker is the way it was filmed. And when you start watching the movie, it says Troublemaker, and you see a girl and people, a couple kids, and you think Troublemaker. You think, okay, they're troublemakers. So it wasn't filmed in the very beginning, letting you know that she's a Christian. You'll find out in the very end when she starts speaking. Everything it seems like she's a bad kid and she's doing stuff and she's going to school and then parents are mad. But the twist on it, the twist I think that we try to create is what's happening right now with this generation, with the kids that are going to school. Is we're the one that people look at us and they look at us like we're the bad people now. If we pray, if we mention Jesus Christ, if anything that we try to do, we're the bad people now. So and that's what we try to concentrate on this project.
Adding to what he said about, the story starting off not knowing what's going on. I mean, it's just a girl who seems like she's doing something really bad, and at the end, it just turns out she's being a Christian. And that's what I'm afraid that us as a church are not noticing, is that slowly we're letting it happen, and then now we're the bad people, we're the ones that can't be tolerated anymore, and we're expected to tolerate others. It's just, this film was meant so that we can see what would happen in the future if we don't do anything, if we just let ourselves become like this. The week that Gerse gave me the script for Troublemaker, I had been watching a lot of things and reading a lot of things about what's happening now with Christians in school, and I was really surprised, I guess, because when I was in school none of this was happening, but now, for me it's ridiculous seeing all the things that we cannot do anymore. And it really hit home when Gerse wrote the script, and I think it was just so easy for me to write that last segment of the film when our main character is talking. All of that just flowed. That's just probably a third of what I had already written previously, and then it was so perfect when Gerse gave me his script because I could just add it right there.
Yeah, we don't, as the kids today, I don't think they have a lot of the benefits as when I used to be in high school. I remember being in high school and we used to have the prayer week, we used to go to the flagpole and pray, or we used to meet in a classroom and, all the Christians, we just get together, read the Bible, just talk, watch Christian movies and just be involved with all the Christians at school. But as I've been able to see and hear from other people, that is being lost in our schools. They're not letting us, they're not letting our kids just to join together to pray or anything, and anything that has to be involved with Jesus Christ is just being pushed away, and I think that's where Troublemaker comes in.
So that's the thing. The thing is, we can't stop, because everything is going to disappear if we do not keep trying. Even though I've had the credit for director on all the projects of Day 6, I've actually been acting in them. This is my first time having or getting to be just behind the camera. And in doing so, I had to find actors, and that's not the easiest thing in the world right now for me. But it was really great to get to work with other actors. And having Brittany Alak, she was with us, and she was such a great actress, and she spent so much time preparing for this. And it was good getting to be behind the camera and focusing on them and directing them the way that I wanted to. And everybody that showed up, I mean, they all gave their best for it.
It was really great working with actors like Cassie said. We haven't had that much luck finding actors, you know. But for this project, it was a challenge because we really wanted different people. You know, we want to portray a different look, a different feeling with different people. And that was one of our biggest challenges. We had to kind of rewrite the script maybe twice and change parts, change actors, change situations that happened in our original story to accommodate for a new film that you just saw, the final product. Well, at the very end, I think we everything came out into a good point that we can enjoy and watch. And but all that work for 5 minutes of film, it was a challenging situation, but at the same time very fun situation.
Yeah, we had the original script was actually about a daughter and her father, and we've had to change that to a daughter and her mother. And originally we had a bunch of parents bashing the whole house, you know, but due to a lack of men, we had to deal with, you know, women and only, and just having them have a really heated confrontation. But I don't know, I think it turned out, we were worried. I was a little worried, you know, because of all the changes that we had to do, and but it did turn out good. It did.
For Troublemaker, locations were a really exciting thing to find. Kathy did most of the hunting for the location, and for Troublemaker. I went one time to the school.
After I found it.
Well, I just went to say, okay, it's good enough.
Uh-huh.
But it was very interesting because the script demanded a couple different areas, you know, for just 2 seconds, 3 seconds of shooting, you know, and it was very fun traveling from one area to the other, to the other, to the other, just to film 2 seconds or 3 seconds, and then you're there for 5 or 10 minutes trying to film those 2-3 seconds because our director is very picky, you know, on those situations. But I think that the most challenging in our location was in the house, right?
Second location was a house. It was a great house. It was perfect because it matched the character's personality or what I wanted to portray, which wasn't anything fancy, you know. But it was a very hot day, and we could not use the air conditioning because of sound. And maneuvering around with the camera, so many actors, you know, and it was just tight spaces, and you're trying to get certain angles, and the lighting is like right there, but you still have to make it look like it's further away. Second location was just probably as challenging as the first one, but I think it turned out as good as I wanted it, maybe even better. Yeah, better for sure.
And that it just hits home, you know. And I mean, for the longest time we always read about China and all these other places, other countries that their, you know, Christians are being persecuted, but now it's happening in our own country, in our own place.
Which is why I wanted to add the American flag, and I took time to put that in there because it's not, you know, I don't want people to go, oh yeah, this is happening everywhere. No, it's happening here, home, where we live right now.
Well, we just want to say thank you for coming to our website or anywhere that you're watching this interview. Hopefully you guys understood a little more about Troublemaker and what we were trying to reach for our kids and parents and anybody that's watching it at the moment. We hope that you guys will follow us on Facebook, Twitter, any of the other places that we got right now out there, Day 6 Films.
Guys, remember that I'm always looking for volunteers, whether it's for acting or for crew work. So if you guys are interested, I'll put you guys on our mailing list. And if you have a Facebook, make sure to like us because you'll be able to hear about opportunities that we're always having, and you'll be caught up with what we're doing. So once again, this was Kathy.
This is Gerse.
Thanks for visiting. Bye.